tago mo muna si ano, so hello, 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 everyone. Again, the team on the go. We are live this Thursday evening, and we will be talking about chit chatting about greater opportunity, brighter future on putting up an online business. So, before starting, I would like to introduce first my cool business owners. We are all Filipino. I would like to start. Could you introduce yourself first? Sok Clamocha?
Thank you, Che. Maraming salamat sa ating lahat. Good evening mga Team on the Go, business partners, sa ating viewers. Good evening from New York. Good morning, good afternoon. Kung saang sulok ng mundo man kayo nanonood sa amin. Ako si Kuya Sok, isang retiree, isang immigrant from Bohol, the Philippines. I've been residing in New York for more than 20 years. Isa akong introvert, but this online business has made me uncover some of the things that I didn't realize I can do because it helped me conquer the fears of doing things like this live chat. And tonight it's going to be another evening of enlightenment and inspiration through the experience and journey of our guest. So thank you so much, and back to you, Chat.
Okay, thank you very much, Sok, for that nice introduction. So before I will bring you to our next one, let me introduce myself. So I'm Chet Costello, one of the mentors, and I am the host tonight for this chit chatting. So then, without much further ado, I would like to introduce to you to our next mentor, Rosalind Johnson.
Hello mga higala, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan, maayong adlaw diha sa Pinas. Ako si Rosalind Johnson, uh, from Mindanao, Philippines, and living here in Maryland, USA for 15 years. And I'm a caregiver and housekeeper and proud nga usa ka digital business owner. Back to you, Ate Chit.
Well, thank you, Rosalind. Wow, you've been living already in the US for 15 years. That's so great. And now you are a business digital owner. That's so
Yes po.
great. Now, next one. I'd like to introduce you another business owner and a mentor, Evangeline Enriquez. Give a
Yes.
big round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to our live broadcast tonight. My name is Vanji Enriquez from New York City, originally from the Philippines. I am proud a business owner and presently residing in New York. I'm here to present the Team on the Go live tonight. Welcome here, folks. Join us.
Thank
Back
you,
to you,
Vanji.
Ate
Thank you very
Claire.
much. All right. Now the next one, I actually doing a lot of chit chatting with this beautiful girl. Okay, and then she's actually a Cebuana. I would like to introduce to you Eva Clark. Oh, Eva, a big round of applause for
Yay!
Eva.
Hello, hello, good evening. Well, we are so lively today.
Yeah,
Yes.
tonight.
Yes.
So, yes, it's a blessed Thursday again. Good evening, panels, New York, and wherever you are watching us. And so amazing with this business because we're connected wherever we are, right? My name is Eva Clark from Negros Oriental. now residing in California. I am married for 30, I think 38 years.
Oh,
And mother
wow.
of two. And I'm a certified nursing assistant and a caregiver. And I'm a proud business owner. And you guys just stay with us so you can learn what we're doing. And hopefully you can decide to join with us. Okay? Back to you, Miss Chet.
Thank you, Eva. Right, you have to stay with us for another 40 minutes. So, without much uh, chit chatting, I would like to introduce the last but not the least, this beautiful woman also from Opon. Actually, she's also a Cebuana. To introduce yourself in detail more, Miss Alma. Let's give Alma a big round of applause.
Good evening, world! Good evening, good morning! Especially diha taga-Upon, taga-Cebu. Yes, paminaw kamong tanan. Kini among live para ni sa among business. O gusto ninyo makaton ani or interesado kamo, join us. And paminaw mo, ug do na mo makatunan ini. Nindot ni siya nga business kay worldwide or kanang makakuha ma ma sa legacy may legacy kayong ma mabigay ba?
Napi-
Ano ba nakuha naman ko, narambol naman ko.
You just
So,
have
kung
to.
Okay.
ikaw, paminaw lang mo, ani, doon mo makatunan. Okay?
Tinuod jud na, tinuod jud na, paminaw mo og naagid mo'y makatunan ani og wa ta kibaw mag-business pud mo. Mao na ang gisulti ni Alma. Unya, now we will introduce to you our special guest, and I will give the stage to Vanji Enriquez to introduce our guest tonight that will give us nuggets on how we can be more, we'll say, successful in this digital business. The stage is yours now, Vanji.
Hi. Do I need to introduce our guest now?
Yes.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome on the Team on the Go tonight. I'm so blessed to introduce our special guest who is joining us all the way from Florida, USA. Though her heart is still 100% Pinay, she is Catherine Edna Boyet, and she is a loving wife,
Woohoo!
a wonderful mom, originally from the Philippines and now living in Florida. She serves full time as a church employee. At the same time, she is a proud online business owner. She is proof that we can serve our purpose and build a brighter future at the same time. Let's all welcome Miss Catherine Edna Boyet.
Yay! Woohoo! Welcome, Ate Catherine Edna.
Wow.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank
Now,
you po.
could
Thank
you
you po.
introduce yourself first more?
Thank you for the very warm welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kung saan man po kayo nakatira at this very time of the day. Gaya po rin nasabi nila, my name is Catherine Edna. I answer, if people call me Catherine, I answer. If they call me Edna, I also answer. So, it's, Filipinos always have two names, so, and I'm not the exception. As you mentioned, I still work full time. I work in a church setting as a liturgy director in one of the churches in our area. And I've been in this field for 14 years. Back home, I was a registered nutritionist dietitian. But when I migrated here in the US 30 years ago, I was told that in order for me to practice my profession, I have to go back to
Yeah.
school.
Yes.
And it will take me at least 2 to 3 years to do that. And I said, no, I have responsibilities back home. I need to earn money so I can fulfill my responsibilities. So I did not practice my profession. I went to different jobs in California. I went to hospitality, I went to marketing, and then we moved to Florida. And when we get to Florida, as you know, as an immigrant, it's hard to find something because they challenge you. You have to prove yourself three times compared to the one who's naturally born here in the US. So I work in a training company. I work what did I do else? Oh, I work in with the state. I held different positions within the state, and was with the state for 12 years, and my last position was as a paralegal. So far from what I went through in my studies, right? And then finally, when my daughter graduated, there's a church opening, which this job that I currently have was offered to me like three times, but I did not take it because I knew if I do, it's gonna be very hard because working in a church, there's no time. You're always on call. So, talo ko pa ang nagtatrabaho sa hospital. So, I said no. But on the third time, it was offered. My daughter graduated from college, and I said, okay, it's time. And I didn't look back. I took the job, and up to now, I'm still there. And of course, I'm also a proud online business owner part time. So that's me.
All right. Thank you, Catherine Edna, for that nice sharing of the experiences with your past work. Now let's start our first question for you. This time I'd like to call Sok to ask this particular question. Sok, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you once again, Chair. Hi, Catherine. So, this is the first question we prepared for you. Before starting digital business, how would you describe yourself?
Typical person that was born and raised in the Philippines. We were taught that you got to study hard, get a job, put something in the savings, and then you retire. That was me. I focused on my job. I focused on my family, and it's the regular routine. That's how I was. That's how I was raised. And you know, typical Filipino, work, 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 work. Don't mind yourself. But being the eldest of seven children, I focus on not only myself, not only my immediate family, which is me, my husband, my daughter, but also the siblings and the parents. That's where my life evolved before the digital business.
Okay,
Okay.
maraming salamat, Catherine. So, just like what you said, tayong mga Pinoy, especially if immigrant tayo, like in the US, work, 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 work lang talaga ang the bulk of our life. So, like myself, I worked for a very long time as a teacher and an introvert myself. I didn't realize that I would be doing something like this, an online business. Okay, so that's my background also. That's how I would describe myself prior to doing this business. So I didn't have any experience in business. Um, I didn't have inclination to business. I didn't imagine myself being an online or a business person myself. But then again, and at the same time, an introvert. So hindi mo talaga ma-imagine na magiging online business owner or mentor ako. And I realized that when I got into our global online community na hindi na ako nag-iisa. Marami pala tayong kaming mga introvert, okay, na have been thriving through this online business. Right? So, posible pala. Maraming salamat, Catherine. Back to you, Che.
Okay, thank you, Sok. Mangganda talaga yung sinabi ni Edna, na yung sinabi niyang hindi lang pala siya nagtitaker ng kaniyang immediate family, but also she's sharing her graces also to her siblings and her parents. Mga Pilipino ganun talaga. So kaya nag-online business tayo para meron tayong extra income din para ma-share natin. So now this time I would like to welcome the one who will be giving the second question. Rosalind, the stage is yours now.
Hi, this is Catherine. First of all, welcome to our live and thank you so much for being here. I know you're super busy, so your time tonight means so much to us. And to everyone watching, we are so honored to have you. We can't wait to hear your story and your inspiration. And here's my question po. What inspired you to start your own digital business?
Actually, it was not an inspiration. It was out of desperation. You see, nung nag-COVID, di ba? Lahat, everything is closing. And as I mentioned earlier, talo ko pa yung nagtatrabaho sa hospital. I'm always on call. So, when COVID hit, hindi na-exempt ang simbahan. Kasi sino ang papasok sa simbahan? Right? Nobody is allowed to go. But our work continue. Wherein pa rin kami, we do the masses online. We do all the pastoral work that we have to do. But then, I used to have over almost 800 volunteers under me. During COVID, zero. So that means I have to do every work. Lahat ng aspeto sa simbahan. Ako lahat. Doon sa departamento ko lang yon, hindi kabali yung ibang department. So, nung magkaroon ng chismis na magsasara kami, sabi ko, pag nagsara, sana ako kukuha ng pera. Kasi at that time, may sakit yung mother ko. So sabi ko, kahit nagtutulong-tulong kami magkakapatid, sa akin pa rin yung pinakamalaki because what is $1 to peso, right? So kahit sabihin natin I'm only sending, sabihin na natin $100, that's still 5,000 pesos. So I said, where am I gonna get that? If we close, I do not have anything to spare because I have also to think of us here, right? So after a month of working 7 days a week without fixed hours, I told my husband, I don't think I can do this long term. I've got to find something else. And if the rumor is really true that we are going to close, the more I have to find something. But I know in my heart that I cannot have another physical job because if I am working 7 days a week, I only come home to change, to take a bath, to sleep, to eat, back to work. So I said, what am I gonna do? So I told my husband, there's the only thing that I can think of is to go online. Because even if I find a physical job, there's no guarantee that I will be having that job for a long time. So I search and search and search, and still I work and work and work. And then I think about a year, I found this. Although I've seen this into my stream, I really did not pay attention because I joined some stuff before and I got burned. So I am very, very, very careful on what I click and what I join. But then there's this Filipina from San Francisco, and she looks nice. Just like probably all of us here, we look at the face, oh, kapani-paniwala. So I said, oh, mukha namang totoo. So I click, and I do not have time for the webinar. So I said, I don't think so. But then she keeps on coming into my feed. So finally, I gave in because I said, mauubos na yung savings. Kailangan na talagang maghanap. Dahil sabi ko, wala na talaga, ano na, masasaid na yung, yung kaban. I really need to start. So, that's how I started. Out of desperation, not inspiration.
Okay. So can you add something on that, Rosaline?
Yeah, thank you po for your amazing answer po. Yeah, panahon po ng pandemic talaga pong napunta tayo sa ano, yung maraming nagsara o marami pong nalio po. So, kailangan din natin na may side hustle tayo. So, that's why na mayroon talagang kailangan natin na maghanap ng iba na kahit sa bahay lang dahil nauso na rin po ang digital po. Kaya po, ang maganda po yung naisip nyo at saka lahat naman po tayo yung bang mag-hesitate muna, yung bang nagdadalawang isip muna kung ito po ba ay ah, totoo, ganun po, ganun. Kaya maganda po yung naisip nyo na nag-ano muna kayo, yung nag-isip muna kayo bago kayo umaten. So, ganun po din ako dati. Sabi kong ganun, okay kaya itong ano na to, sabi kong ganun. Ang tagal ko rin po itong nakita na business. Yung ilang buwan o taon din po bago ako nagdesisyon na aatin dito dahil ayoko po talagang maano, yung maluko po, ganun. So, pareho po din tayong naisip na kailangan natin na mayroon tayong side hustle kahit nasa bahay lang tayo. Ganun po. Back to you po. At
Thank you, Rosalind. It is really true that during the pandemic, there were really a lot of uncertainties. So actually, we are so blessed that we're able to find this kind of business because it will really help considering na ang dami ng artificial intelligence ngayon, going AI na tayo. So we really have a brighter future in this kind of digital business. So for those who are watching, shout out to Yolanda Kimura Boards for watching us from Murrieta, California. And for everybody that are watching us live, thank you very, very much. So this time, I will give the stage to Evangeline Enriquez to give our third question. Your turn now, Vanji.
Ay, thank you so much, ma'am, na pinaunlakan niyo po ang aming invitation. Talagang ipinagdasal ko kayo. At salamat po na andito na kayo ulit. And then, we are here in the third questions. What are the features in digital business you enjoy the most?
Marami. Pero ang pinaka nagustuhan ko yung um, nawala yung takot ko sa harap ng camera. Kasi I am used to working with camera. Kasi part yan ng trabaho ko. Pero nasa likod ako ng camera. Hindi ako nasa harap. Pag nilagay mo ako sa harap, nauutal na ako. So, my very, very, very first challenge nung sa training, mag-go live? Anong gagawin ko dun? I always have to post. Yes, I have social media accounts, but I just look. I'm used to it because that's part of my job. I do social media, I do website, I do the videos, I do the liturgy. So, sanay ako doon, pero don't put me in front. I love taking pictures, but I don't like taking picture of myself. I like group pictures. I would do anything. But with this business, I learned to conquer my fear. Yun ang pinaka-paborito ko kasi na-conquer ko yung takot. Na natuto akong I would say think outside of the box. Kasi syempre pag sinabi nating business, who in their right mind would not think of money? When you say I am going into business, I am going to be a business owner, or I am going to work a 9 to 5 job, we always think about the monetary aspect. We always think about, we're human, we always think about how much am I gonna earn from this? How much am I going to take home for my family? or for myself if I am living by myself. But in this business, my favorite thing is that I learned to conquer my fear, and I learned not only to earn money, but to earn my self confidence back. Because facing the camera is a big, I would say, I think it's the biggest stumbling block for myself because we are in the people business. And if I cannot conquer that fear of showing my face in front of people like this, who knows I can be like this? How am I going to earn not only respect but the trust of people that I am trying to bring into the business if I will be hiding? Yes, there's this what we call faceless marketing. Yes, there's this AI that I can turn myself beautiful, sexy, whatever I want using the AI. But to me, I always tell my accountability group, use it, but don't abuse it. Because people know if it's artificial. People would know if it's not you. So I don't care if they see my wrinkles or my black spots or whatever. It's me. It's the real me. And that's how I am going to earn the trust of the people that who wants to be my business partner. And those are the two things that I love about this business. It helped me personally. The personal development is what I value most about this business. Because I have joined other businesses and I never had a chance to learn how to develop myself as a better leader, as a better person until I joined this community. Yun lang po.
Wow. Sobrang relatable po dyan, Ma'am Edna. Marami po talaga sa atin yung naturally shy sa camera. Ang hirap talagang sabihin kung ano yung gusto mong sabihin sa camera, lalo pa kung naiisip mo, baka pagtawanan ako, ano ba tong business na pinasok nito, yung ganyan, ang dami nating naririnig, di ba? Pero
O
yung
magkamali yung grammar.
yeah. Tapos, marami pang sinasabi, oh, maniniwala ba kayo dyan? Ang daming scam na ganyan, yung ganon. Ang dami nating naiisip tungkol sa mga ganitong pagharap sa camera. Pero ang kagandahan naman dun sa system natin, may step-by-step training at automated naman siya. Tumutulong para hindi natin kailangang maging loud o pushy online. Yung system nag-work sa atin kahit camera shy tayo at along the way, unti-unti nating nabibuild yung confidence ng ating sarili at dahil din sa support ng ating community. Back to you, Ate Chet.
Okay, thank you, Vanji. Correct ka dyan. Talagang ang ganda talaga ng suporta ng community natin. Yun ang nagagustuhan ko din. Isang magandang feature kasi may nagtutulungan, merong nagagabay sa atin ng mga mentors. So then, I will give the next stage to Eva Clark for the next question. Your stage now,
Okay.
Eva.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Edna. I'm very happy for for the team of the Go. We're so happy for you to be with us. Okay, and the question: what are the challenges you've faced so far doing this business, and how do you handle it?
Time.
That's me this morning.
Time. Yun ang pinaka number one na challenge sa akin. Kasi nga, as I mentioned earlier, I work 7 days. And ang on-call ko after office hours, that's 7 days, sa akin pumapasok lahat ng emergency calls. So kahit sabihin mong day off ako, in paper, day off. But not really. Ang phone ko walang tigil. So,
Wow.
how am I going to devote? Sabi nila, just put an hour or two in your business, you'll be fine. Pero yung hour and two ko na yon, paano yung mga gawain ko sa bahay? Paano yung aking garden? paano yung aking, 'di ba, maglilinis, maglalaba. You know, here in the States, wala ka namang katulong. Di gaya sa Pilipinas, nung nandoon ako, tatlo-tatlo katulong ko. Pagdating ko dito sa Amerika, ako yung katulong. Right? Ako lahat. Ako magluluto, ako maglalaba, ako pa rin yung kakain, ako maglilinis. So, oras ang kalaban ko talaga. But then, as I attend trainings, as I watch people in the business on how they manage their time, they really don't have, some people have kids. Luckily ako, malaki na yung anak ko. Pero struggle pa rin ako sa oras. Kasi ang biyahe ko is 45 minutes one way, papuntang trabaho. Walang traffic yan ha. So, maaga akong umaalis ng bahay. Uuwi ako, ano na, hapon na, gabi na. Pagdating mo sa bahay, mag-aayos ka pa. So, ano, pagod na pagod ka na, how am I gonna do the business? So, it took me really a while to finish the training, to tell you the truth. It took me a while because 1 hour, 2 hours is just not enough. Because if I don't understand, I keep on going back until I make sure that I understand what I am watching. But then, as I go along, may mga nakikita ako, ganito yung problema nila, parehas na sa akin. So, I followed it. So, I try to utilize what I already have. So, kung isang oras lang o 30 minutes lang ang meron ako para sa negosyo, magaling ako mag-multitask. Pero ayokong ipagsapalaran yung aking negosyo. Kasi buhay, let's say, future ko at future ng pamilya ko ang nakataya. So, I learned to multitask intentionally. Yun ang aking sekreto, intentionally. So, let's say, naglalaba ako. Washing machine naman hindi naman like Pilipinas, kusot-kusot, right? Okay, naglalaba ako, at the same time, nagluluto ako. Habang nagluluto ako, gagawa na ako ng aking video. So when I do my video, although it's cooking, it's not related to the business, I try to make sure that when I do my go live, like if I'm cooking, I insert the business. I try to find a point in my cooking that can relate to the business. For example, I'm cooking, let's say, chop suey. It's different vegetables put into one. So I would make my go live or my video. It is just like business. There's a lot of ingredients together, but if you put it in a proper way, you'll have a beautiful dish. So I learned to do and use my time intentionally. If I am in my garden and I needed something to post, same thing. I relate my gardening to the business. So I am shooting two birds in one stone. That's how I face that challenge about time in the business. And so far, so good.
That's the thing too, because driving, going to work, like me, I work early in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and so get stuck in the traffic, and so and that's the only thing I like this business, because you get your phone and your iPad, so even at work, I have my phone, it cling, so I look, and it's like, oh, there's somebody's asking, so again, like you say, multitasking, but I have to be careful not to get caught. But yeah, then the break time, instead of, so I message people, or look at, or I look at the the mentors, the coaches that doing, the same. So I was like, oh, this is what they do. I'm gonna do, I'm going to learn from this, and also the you come home and we have the training, and so I cooked, or I marinate the meat ahead of time, or like that. So it just thinking, I try to put the business in the front, because I've been putting it. I said, no, this is my life, this is my future. So I'm trying to really focus on that, on doing this business. So back to you. Thank you for the answer, Ma'am Edna. Back to you, Miss Chet.
Thank you, Eva. All right. So thank you, Eva. It is indeed true. Time is one of the challenges. But in having this kind of business, we learn on how to do time management, multitasking. That's what I did too. So before I'll give you to the next person, before giving you to Alma, I would like to welcome first Adele on stage. So Adele is here now. Hi, Adele.
Sorry, I was late. I'm watching my apo. I'm cooking dinner for her. Now she's eating.
All
Thank
right.
you. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no problem with that. So,
Thank you.
the next question I will give Alma. You're on stage now, Alma, to do the next question for Edna.
All right. Thank you, Miss Chet. And thank you, Miss Edna, for our guest tonight. Um, I have a question for you. How do you keep passion alive while going through some of the challenges?
It's hard to show you're passionate when you're going through things in your life, whether it's personal, business. I am a very transparent person. Sabi nga nila minsan, pagka daw yung poker face ko, umano na, umingat na kayo. I cannot hide my true emotion. Pag galit ako, galit talaga ako, makikita talaga sa mukha ko. But pagka malungkot ako, ganun din. Pagka masaya ako, ganun din. I cannot hide. I cannot hide my feelings through my face. But passion is something that I learned na talagang pagka gusto mo, kahit paanong mangyari sa buhay mo, gagawa at gagawa ka ng paraan para makamit mo kung ano ang gusto mo. Sabi nga nila sa atin, ah, pagka ukol, bubukol. So I have been through different businesses and hindi bumukol kasi hindi para sa akin. I tried very hard and up to now, to tell you the truth, I still have some of the products that I used to sell before na meron pa ako dito kasi yung ibang business na pinasok ko, you have a quota. You have to have a certain amount every month in order for you to reserve that spot in that business. And if you don't reach that quota, you're out, right? Or if you don't do home parties, you don't have any money. You don't have any income. So, but with this business, what I found is that I used to be an educator back home also. And I came from a family of teachers. My mom, my aunt, my uncle, mga teacher sila. So, nasa blood ko ang magturo. In this business, although I only teach for 3-4 years, right after graduation, I always like to help by teaching. Isa yun sa mga passion ko. And kahit na sabihin mong pagod na pagod ako, I always want to find time to teach people. For example, sa accountability group namin, minsan pagod na pagod ako, pero oras na ng, it's the night of our accountability group. Even if I can only share of what I know for 5 minutes, even though sabihin na natin, siguro yung iba alam na nila, I still want to teach it because sometimes you hear things again and again and again and people don't retain it. But once they hear it in a different way, they would say, "Oh, I know that. Oh, that's how it's done." And if I share something that I know to other people, I'm happy. Kahit papagod ako o kahit pa sabihin mo ng naiirita na ako kasi ang kukulit, hindi nila makuha kaagad. It's okay. But as long as in one of the group gets it, masaya na ako. Yun din ang sinasabi ko minsan sa aking trabaho pagka nagbibigay ako ng training. I don't care if only one of you get it. As long as there's one of you who learn from what I'm saying, I'm happy. Kaya kahit na sabihin na natin, minsan alam mo na, yung mga sabi nga nila sa Tagalog, dagok ng buhay. Meron tayo nun, hindi pwedeng wala, di ba? Hindi naman kasi lahat ng time in our life, masaya tayo. There are times that we're really down. There are times na masaya. There are times na okay lang. But if you really have that passion in whatever you do, don't let it die. It may let it be lukewarm for a while, but never let that passion die. Because once that passion dies in your heart, in your mind, getting through any challenge that goes your way is going to be hard. Because you do not have that, what do you call it? Wala na yung inspirasyon sa harap mo. Pero if the inspiration is there, and you have that drive to get to where you want to be, whatever happens, you will find a way to get there. At sabihin mong maglakad ka papuntang Quiapo, maglalakad ka dahil gusto mong pumunta ng Quiapo. Yun lang po.
Thank you that for your sharing, Miss Edna. Yeah, so mas maganda kasi kung may passion ka kung ano ang ginagawa mo dahil may matutuwa sa'yo at ikaw din, 'di ba? Lalo na sa mga teacher, 'di ba? Kung iyon talaga ang gusto nila na maraming teacher dito, oh. Ay, yun talaga ang mga teacher, gusto mag-share ng mga ano, na kung ano ang na tawag nito, na nalalaman nila. At ganun din sa mga business natin o kung anong ginagawa natin na kung anong gustuhin natin. All right, and back to you, Ma'am Chet.
Okay, thank you, Alma. So it's true indeed na kailangan nating i-keep yung passion natin, yung sparks para hindi tayo maging lukewarm dito sa business. So paano natin gawin yon? So we have to show up every time. Just keep on showing up. Just like what we're doing our live every week. So this is just one way of keeping the passion alive when you do online business. You have to show up kasi business yun eh. Am I right, everyone? Okay, so then we will have our next Adele. Can you give the next question to Edna?
Hello, Edna. I'm just going to introduce myself briefly. My name is Adele. I'm in California. I'm also one of you guys. And I'm busy taking care of my Apo for almost a week now. So I'll be in and on and off the screen and apologize for that. So my question for you, Edna, is could you discuss some significant moments or milestones you've experienced so far as a business owner?
Sure. I wouldn't do the financial. Kasi as I have mentioned a while ago, all of us goes to business
Ask Papa
with
yours.
the finances in mind. How much am I gonna earn? How am I gonna help my family? That's standard. That's a given. But I would like to do the milestone in a more personal way. We do have a program that is part of our community, and it runs for 90 days. At first, I didn't want to know. I don't know if I want to join it because I said, "Oh, there's a lot. I heard there's a lot of homework that needs to be done. Oh, I heard about this." But then I told myself, how am I going to learn if this program is for me and it can help me if I don't join? So I did. And ang hindi ko alam, sa pagsali ko dun sa program na yun, mas mahahasa ang leadership ko. Kasi when I joined, so we were grouped. When I joined, I was put in one accountability group. And then, the actual leader of that group told me, "You're the first one in my group for this batch. Can you lead the group?" I'm like, huh? I have no idea what I'm doing. I said, no, 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 no. Because I have a group that's existing already and I cannot have another group to manage. Can you join? Can you do it? I have no idea. What am I going to do? Oh, I will support you. Oh, and me, who never backs down a challenge, accepted it without knowing what am I going to do? How am I going to lead this group? It's my first time to join this group. So it's been several years now that we're leading. We started with what? Nine or 10 members of the accountability group. And then the following cohort, we had 75. And then the following cohort, we have over 100. And I said, that's it. That's the cap. I cannot have anything more than that. So that's the one milestone that I am very proud of with this online business. I was able to know something about myself that I did not know, that I am capable of leading these business owners into a group and giving them some of my knowledge. And I know they're better than me because they are some of the members in the group are higher in rank than me. But I was so humbled when one of my member who is a 6A2 at that time even listened to me. A 6A2 that's still listening to me. So I was like, to me it was a big jump as a leader because all of us are leaders. We are leaders. I always tell my group that we are all leaders. So you have to act like a leader, not a follower. It's good to be a follower, but remember, you are a leader. And another thing that I am very proud of is because of that program, I was able to polish my not, I wouldn't call it talent, but sabihin na nating mas nahasa ko yung aking sarili to face the camera because I became part of another group within that group who help business owners. So hindi lang ako as Catherine Edna, but now I am representing a group. And then I was able to be part of the last Gather and Grow here in Florida, and it was the biggest Gather and Grow so far. And I was very happy to be part of that group. So I would say the biggest milestone or a civic significant moment in my life is being part of that group, because that group has helped me grow not only as a person but as a leader. And that I did not get from any other business that I joined. I got the training, I got the self-confidence through that program and through the trainings that we all are have proud to attend. So that's my milestone. Very, very, very personal, and I'm so proud of it.
So great. Can you add
Thank
on
you.
that, Adele?
Yes, thank you so much for that insights. Yes, I agree with you. Milestones. whatever that would be, needs to be celebrated. In our business, in every corner of our business, there are many, many milestones that we need to celebrate. For me, it is a lot of them. One of them is the training. Now that they have restructured our training programs, it's more accessible and easy to understand. They're user friendly. The ranking of our community business owner members, and when we get leads, we get buyers, we get business partners. Those are milestones that are significant also. When attending the masterminds in which our leaders never fail to have every Wednesday, that's a milestone. Our
Mm,
6 day success is a milestone. So milestone in general, from its my general overview about it is it's a progress, big or small, it's a progress. When like this StreamYard right now, this is a big milestone for us to celebrate
mm,
because we get to go share and inspire and engage to people for
mm,
those who wants to learn, to grow, and to improve the lifestyle, the life. That being able to claim the business expense that in this business, that's a huge milestone.
mm,
I didn't have to pay 10,000, 15,000 a year anymore since I joined this business because Uncle Sam was always behind our back. But since I joined in 2023, now it's the other way around. So that's a big milestone for us. And yes, that is progress, big or small, is a significant milestone that has to be celebrated. And thank you so much for your insights. Back to you, Chad.
Hey, thank you, Adele. So, milestone is actually not just monetary, but milestone also is something that we grow personally, especially our leadership skills. So, before again giving everyone a chance to connect with the audience to your websites, I would like to shout out to Anne Marie Empeñado for watching us tonight. So then, before closing our chit chatting on this online business, so I would like all of you to say something to our audience who are watching us on how they can connect with you. So let's start with Sock.
okay. Oh, thank you, Chair. Okay, thank you so much, Catherine, for sharing a portion of your available time be with us tonight. It's very enlightening. You've made this another inspiring evening for all of us uh, in the panel, as well as those are watching us from the different parts of the globe. So, my parting words for our audience. So, being an introvert, a retiree, I'm 60 years old, who started this business before I retired, and now have been thriving with this business. Masih retired na ako, and maski isa akong introvert, I have been able with the help of the online trainings and the mentorship and the coaching and staying coachable all the time to make things work in my online business. So you can reach out to any one of us in the panel, or if you want to reach me, you can see my website on the screen. It's www.soclamucha.digital.com so that we can share you the free webinar that will make you informed about the business, that you will have your own personal opinion and take about the business. Okay, and decide for yourself whether this is for you or not. Okay, so thank you, and back to you, Chat.
All right, now this time, Rosalind, how they can connect with you.
Okay. First of all, wow, what an amazing and inspiring night tonight. And Miss Catherine, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for your time, for your beautiful story, and for inspiring to all busy people watching tonight. We appreciate you so much. Ourselves a blessing. If Miss if Mrs. Catherine's story touched you tonight, this is your sign. You don't have to stay survive mode forever. This digital business changed my life from a caregiver and housekeeper, and it can change yours too. If you're ready to learn how, just comment how below or send us a message, and we are here to help you take a first step. Or visit us. Our website is in our screen here. Bumili lang kayo, okay? And visit my website as www.rosalem-digital.com. Okay, thank you, Miss Mrs. Chet.
All right. Thank you, Rosalind. Now, this time, let's have Vanji, how they can connect with you, Vanji.
Salamat po sa lahat ng mga sumubaybay ngayon sa ating live stream tonight. Isang malaking pasasalamat po sa ating special guest, Miss Catherine Edna, for sharing your inspiring journey, faith, and dedication with us. Thank you din po sa buong Team on the Go family at sa lahat ng nanonood sa ating live tonight. Kung gusto niyo pong matuto rin kung paano simulan ang ating journey like this business, please, we are inviting everyone to attend our info session every Monday and Friday. Pwede rin po kayong bumisita sa aking website, www.vanjienriquez.com, to register your name and email or reach out directly to one of the mentors here in the panel na nasa screen para i-assist kayo. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a blessed night and see you on the next live.
Thank you, Vanji. Thank you, Vanji. Now, let's hear Alma. So, how they can connect with you all?
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Chet. Dali lang. Um, kung sino ba yun ang gusto mag-ano na mag-join o interesado mag-join dito sa sa business na ito, digital online business, maganda itong business na ito. Message me or each of us on here on the panel, or you can go to my website www.alma-mary.com. And thank you. And back to you, Ma'am Che.
Hey, thank you, Alma. Now, let's have Eva. How they can connect with you, Evs?
Yes. Thank you, Miss Edna. A very, very nice live stream tonight. We learned a lot. And yes, it's no matter what's the situation in our lives, and the trials and what we're going through, and there's always another way. And just like me, I was like, oh my goodness, I was sick, and I said, what's gonna happen to me and my family? I can't work anymore. Oh my goodness. So I'm just so happy. Thank God I found this business and joined right away. Um, and so far I learned a lot. I'm learning a lot. I grow with this business. So um, we're inviting you guys who's watching, and don't waste time anymore. Just start your own business. It will really change your life. So you can reach me at www.evaclark.net, or message me on my Facebook page, and reach out, to the rest of the Team on the Go panel. And back to you, Miss Ted.
Thank you, Eva. Now, can we have now Adele? So, how they can connect with you, Adele?
Yes, thank you so much, Chet. And Edna, Catherine, I'm so sorry. I thought your first name is Edna. So
It's
forgive
okay.
me.
I answered to both.
It's Catherine Edna. Thank you so much for being here today, for joining us. You have inspired so many people, and there's no doubt that the message will get to them. And to everyone watching across the globe, if this is something that sounds very promising to you, um, you can send me a message or stake info on www.adeliolang.com. And I know everybody wants success, but only a few stays. So if you are one of those who wants success, please see you on the inside and reach out to any of these amazing business partners we have on the screen. Choose anyone; they're free to access. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, Adele. Now this time to our guest. Thank you very much for the enlightenment, inspirational. It's so great hearing your story. So we want to know how the audience can connect with you, Catherine, Edna.
Well, my website is on the screen. It's my name, catherineednaboyat.com. But whoever you relate to tonight, please connect to that person. It doesn't matter if it is not me, whoever you connect, because whoever you connect with, that's where who you are going to have relationship with. That's the person that is going to help you get to the destination that you want to be. So they mentioned the webinar. Then the webinar, it's free. That's where you're gonna find all the information that you want to know if this business is for you. If this business is for you, we'll see you in the inside, and we are here to help you. So that's it for. If we can all do it, you too can.
All right, thanks. Thank you,
Let's do
Catherine, Edna.
let's do
So,
follow-up
for those who are watching us, if you want to understand what this really business is all about, attend or you can join the webinar. We have a free info session. Info session. So, and if you want to dig deeper, you can register to any of our websites. And for my website, if you want to connect with me, you can go directly, register your name and email to www.costeldigital.com, and I will be there to guide you on how you can start your info session. Or you can also connect with the business owners that here tonight. So thank you very much, everyone. We really had a great and inspirational chit chat on our digital business. And I hope those who are watching us anywhere around the world, start now. Do some actions. Do your plan B for the better future. Bye.
bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.